Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to all of you watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with a collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to share with the collective? Well, this is the Three of Cups. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading, and then we'll start talking about the cards. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? This is the Five of Wands. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start interpreting the messages the universe wants to reveal to the collective today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know? And this is Temperance. Okay, guys, I think I see what is going on here. Now, this Three of Cups is about your person wanting to reconcile with you. The Three of Cups is a card of reconciliation, but it's also a card of spending time together. Your person saying here, I want to see you, I want to spend time with you, I want to go on a date, I want to hang out, I want to talk to you, I want to clear the air, and we do need to spend some quality time together as well. This is what I'm hearing coming in from your person with that Three of Cups being present. The Three of Cups is also a card of love, and it tells us that, yes, your person does have feelings for you, and with it being right next to that Five of Wands, which is a card of combat, I feel that what they're saying is they can't fight their feelings anymore concerning you or this relationship. They're tired of fighting. They've tried to fight them. They've tried to run, ghost, deny the connection, whatever else they did to resist what is here between the two of you, and they can't resist. Resistance is futile. They cannot deny what they're feeling for you anymore because this Temperance card is about this connection. Your person being able to say very loud and very clear, we have a very strong connection. We have a deep soul connection, and I love you more than I have ever loved anyone in my life because I can feel your love to the depths of my heart and all the way into my soul, and I know we belong together. I'm tired of fighting. It was ridiculous for me to fight, but I was fearful, and I knew when we first met that our future was with each other. I knew that this was it. I knew that we were going to spend our lives together, but I wasn't ready, so I threw up all of these blockages and obstacles and interference because I needed more time to get my act together, so that I could be this partner that you need me to be in this deep soul connection. Temperance is a card of this deep spiritual counterpart connection between you and your person. And whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take it as it resonates. The beautiful thing about Temperance, though, it is about a very strong substance. Like tempered steel is one of the hardest substances there is, and this is how your relationship is going to be built with your person as you have this opportunity to come back. It will be unbreakable. It will not bend. It will not fold. It will not crumble, because your person has used this time to grow up and gain greater understanding of themselves and of this connection, definitely with that Temperance card being here, but also of you, and they understand you now with greater clarity than ever before. This Temperance card in this deck, which is the Mermaid Tarot, is especially beautiful as she is spinning fire and energy back and forth between those two seashells. This is about the blending of your essences, the blending of your souls to come into union with each other. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. You do not have to be a Sagittarius for this reading to work or resonate with you. These are collective readings and they are for all signs. I will just call out the signs that go to the cards or the signs that resonate to the cards, because so many people have asked us to in the comments. That is why that happens. But this is a collective reading. It is for everyone. Please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. Just let it go. But Temperance is also a card of patience. And you have been very patient and very diligent with your person while they are working through the things that have held them back from this connection with you. And they will express this appreciation to you as you start spending time together again. But your person wants to see you. They want to spend time with you. And they will fight their way back to you if they have to. But at the moment, they are tired of fighting their feelings. Actually, they're saying they can't fight these feelings anymore because they feel this connection so deep on so many levels. They understand that it is a mental connection, that it is an emotional connection, and definitely a passionate connection, but a spiritual one as well. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Nine of Wands is all about your person figuring out how they're going to approach you. Figuring out their plan of attack. How are they going to represent themselves to you? How are they going to apologize? What are they going to say? They want to make sure they have the right words because they may only have one shot and they do not want to screw up that one shot, which is why they are thinking about it. But the Nine of Wands is a card of courage. It tells us that your person is going to be determined to make their way back to you and to show up for you and be the partner who can be dedicated to you and to this relationship, very much supporting that Temperance card. The Nine of Wands is about your person figuring out their plan of approach, their strategy. What is their game plan? They are formulating this now. This is something that they've been working on for quite some time because they don't just want to show up and say, hey, how are you? Hey, how's it going? And you know, they really do need to come up with something a bit more than that, although that would probably satisfy many of you right now to just get that message from your person. And then you could just pick it up and start opening up the conversation from there. But until your person is actually ready to come forward and talk about the purple and green polka dotted elephant in the room, which is all of the damage that they brought into this relationship for their running, their ghosting, their low vibration behaviors and words. That is what really needs to happen first. And this is what they are thinking through. And this is why this Nine of Wands is here, because they are figuring out their strategy and their game plan, because they want to come at you with a fresh approach and one that they have very carefully thought through because they don't want to screw up. And with that Three of Cups being there as well, they may be even asking some friends for advice or family members for advice on the best way to approach you because they don't want to make a mess of this. You got to remember, your person only thinks, well, sorry, let me rephrase that. Your person thinks that they only have this one shot at this initial conversation with you to get it right. They're hoping that they're going to be able to present themselves in this brighter light, in this way that they haven't been with you before, that is going to allow you to see that they have gone through this transformation, this healing that comes with that Temperance card, because they are listening to the divine guidance of the people upstairs. They are listening to their angels and guides. It's coming at them through dreams, through thoughts that just pop into their head, through the course of their day. They are listening to that guidance because there is divine protection around this connection with your person, because the people upstairs, the universe at large, are working to bring the two of you back together because you have unfinished business with each other. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, your person does not like this energy of not having you in their life. They're feeling lost. They're feeling hopeless at the moment. And they know that they need to rise up and do something about it, which is that energy of that Nine of Wands. The Five of Pentacles tells us your person gets it. They understand that they have abandoned themselves by abandoning this connection. They've abandoned the love. They've abandoned the light that is here between the two of you. And they don't like how it feels being left out in the cold, away from you, away from the power, away from the light of this love, because this is what the universe is showing them. They're learning. They're getting it. They're definitely awakening to the power of this relationship that is here between the two of you, and having to feel some sorrow and sadness along the way. But that as well is a powerful teacher for your person to make sure that they don't commit the same kind of errors, bad decisions, the same kind of mistakes concerning you and this relationship moving forward, as the two of you have this opportunity to come into this beautiful soul connection partnership that comes with that Temperance card. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What messages does the universe want to share with us? This is the Page of Wands. Well, your person is definitely turned on by you with this Page of Wands showing up. The Page of Wands is also about a message coming from your person. They see you as someone who is very spontaneous. They see you as someone very passionate, very fun-loving, very adventurous, open to new and exciting experiences, doing a lot of fun things together. Perhaps you guys like to have different experiences and travel to different places when you were spending time together in the past. And this is definitely something that they want to have with you moving forward. This is about your person reaching out to communicate with an offer to see if you will spend time with them. Now, that initial communication may be a text. It may be a quick phone call. Can we meet? I would like to talk. I need to put everything out on the table. I am ready to explain myself to you, but I want to do this in person. Can we spend some time together? That is what I feel this energy or this communication is coming from your person. That is what's coming in right now from the people upstairs, because they don't like their life without you. Missing you is definitely something that is screaming out at them, and they can see that it's all their fault. They've got no one to blame but themselves, and they're definitely able to see and understand that now, especially with that Five of Pentacles being there. They're worried. They're anxious. And perhaps you are picking some of that up from this person as well, because this connection that you share with this person is like this fire energy flowing back and forth between those two shells on that Temperance card. The energy between you and this person is in constant motion. Just because you're not talking to them right now, it does not mean that the connection has been severed. It is still flowing. You can still feel them. You still dream about them. You can still pick up their thoughts and their worry and their anxiety, because there is an anticipation with this Page of Wands showing up that is building within your person, because they are saying, I need to get to it. I need to take action. I need to communicate. And you're probably feeling that coming from them. And the anticipation is probably building within you as well, because the energy of the planet right now for people in the collective is very intense. So bear that in mind, guys. If all of a sudden you're feeling this anxiety or this anticipation coming from you out of nowhere, or if you're getting this really strong urge to reach out and communicate with your person, hold, because it is coming from them. You share this very strong empathy and telepathy with this person because of this connection that you have with each other. The Page of Wands is a fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But again, these are collective readings. They are for all signs. And please just take from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What other messages does the universe want to share with us? And that is the moon. The moon is a card of sadness. It's a card of longing. And this figure in this card, which is the Mermaid Tarot that I think I may have already mentioned, it's this woman, this mermaid standing in the ocean singing. It's that La Llorona that calls out for her lost children. And at times I feel like your person is just energetically calling out to you, and you will pick that up from your person, just like we already discussed. But the moon can be a card of deception. And what is that deception? Pray tell. That your person can't fight their feelings for you anymore. They may have tried to hide these feelings from you in the past. They may have tried to say they weren't there. They may have said it was all in your head. They may have said they didn't feel about you the same way. And all of this was an illusion because you could feel it and you knew it. When your person had feelings for you, you know what it was like to be in that place with them, and you could feel it coming from them. They just weren't showing you or telling you because they were trying to hide it. With this moon card being present, but as well, the moon is also about your person being able to blast through all of these illusions, all of the walls and obstacles and interference that they have put up between the two of you. All of that is going to come crashing down because your person is letting go and they are trusting in what they feel in their heart instead of being controlled by what has been going on in their brain. The moon is ruled by Pisces, but again, please only take from this reading what resonates. These readings are for everyone. They are for all signs. I'll just call out the signs that go with the cards because people have asked us to. But with this moon card being here as well, it tells us your person is dreaming about you. And perhaps you are dreaming about them as well. And pay attention to those dreams, guys, because it can reveal some pertinent information about your person and where they are on this journey back to you. Many times your person hopes that when they go to sleep, they can connect with you in that 5D space because they want to exchange energy with you, yes, in that woo-woo way, especially because it's right next to that Page of Wands. But it's also causing your person to desire this communication with you in the 3D world where we live. Hallelujah. Thank God for that, because communication is coming from this person. No more illusions, no more deception, no more hiding their feelings. Your person can't do that anymore because they've been fighting these feelings for you for quite some time. And they understand that that was a really ridiculous and foolish thing to do because now they don't have you in their life and they are definitely missing you with that Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold because they abandoned themselves when they ran from this connection. That is truly how that Five of Pentacles plays out. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? The Magician. Well, this is all about your person finding that power, finding that confidence to reach out and see if you will spend some time with them. The Magician is a card that tells us your person is attracted to you. And it is also a card that tells us they may very well be trying to manifest a meeting between the two of you. Perhaps your person thinks it may be easier if the two of you just cross paths somewhere, and they can actually be trying to manifest that happening right now. Perhaps you both frequent the same coffee shop or the same wherever kind of store, grocery store, or perhaps other kind of places that the two of you would always go together, hoping that they will cross paths with you, trying to manifest that spur of the moment meeting between the two of you. It would be easier on them, right? And you would talk to them if they were present, probably, right? If they approached you. But I feel as well, this is telling us that your person with this Magician card being present is going to be able to find the words that they need to be able to talk to you. And that is very important. We are at that stage in this connection with your person. They need to find the words to express to you, to tell you how they feel about you. And if this person has never been emotionally vulnerable and expressive, this has been a bit of a challenge for them. But with this Magician card being here, it tells us your person is going to be able to get that done and make it happen. They also believe that there's something very mesmerizing, magical, and enchanting about you, which comes back to this attraction, this deep attraction, and this deep chemistry that is between the two of you, especially with that Page of Wands being there. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? The Seven of Cups. Well, this is definitely telling us you are on your person's mind. Not only are they dreaming about you at night with that Moon card being present, this is about them daydreaming about you as well, but also being able to acknowledge that they made some bad decisions in the past. One of those bad decisions was obviously fighting their feelings for you, or trying to fight their feelings for you, because it hasn't worked. And the love that your person feels for you is still definitely just as strong, if not stronger now than it was when they were trying to stuff all their emotions down. You can't do it. People try to stuff their emotions down, but ultimately they come exploding out of them, sometimes like a volcano, which makes sense. There's a volcano right there on that Nine of Wands card. All of your person's feelings coming exploding out of them like this massive brain dump or this download that's going to be coming at you as they tell you how they feel about you. Your person can't hold back much longer because that anticipation is building within them. They've tried. It's not successful. They can't hold it down. They can't shut it off. Those feelings are going to come pouring out of your person because they have learned this lesson with that Five of Pentacles being there. I have learned this lesson. When I ran from you, when I tried to hide my feelings or deny my feelings or fight them, I can see that I abandoned myself and put myself out in the cold. And I do not want to be out in the cold anymore. I want to be wrapped up in the warmth and the fire of your love and your passion, because I am getting ready to start making my way towards you and tell you how I feel about you. That is what I'm hearing. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. Well, goodness gracious. That was just not a very wise move. I did that on another reading the other day. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Page of Cups. Well, the Page of Cups is all about an apology. Your person saying, I do indeed owe you a very large apology. And I am going to present that to you because I want to see you, hang out, and spend time with you. But the Page of Cups is also a message of love coming from your person. Yes, that message of love, your person being able to tell you how they feel about you. They're also able to say that they weren't able to be full on in their feelings when the two of you were spending time together before. They weren't able to tell you how they felt about you because they did not have the emotional maturity that they needed at the time to do so. But during the time that you have been in this preparing for union space, this is something that they have been focused on, that they have been working on, and that they definitely have a much better handle on now than what they have had in the past. And you will see that as you spend time with this person, because this is about them being able to show up and tell you how they feel. A message, an offer to hang out, a message of love coming from your person. The Page of Cups is a water sign. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Vanishing mirror. Ego sublimation. Well, that is a smashed mirror, that's for sure. And that card comes with number 58, if anyone resonates with that number. Well, this is about your person getting rid of their ego and pride and stubbornness and selfishness. Excuse me. Quick sip of water, guys. Now I have the hiccups. Getting rid of all of it because it doesn't belong in this connection, and it certainly doesn't belong in this relationship with you. This is about them being humbled, and they have been humbled by this entire experience. I mean, look at the image on that Five of Pentacles. That looks like someone that's been humbled, doesn't it? Yes. And there you are, offering this love to this person, and them hiding away from it because they couldn't handle it. And they feel ridiculous for not taking this offer from you earlier, this love, this beautiful connection that's here between you. And all of that is going to be shifting and changing as they make their way back to you, because your person has gained greater emotional maturity and stability, and their feelings for you are going to come pouring out of them. Unmarked trail. Revelation. This card comes with number 57. Well, that's interesting. 57 and 58. Don't know if that resonates with anyone watching. But this unmarked trail is... I really feel that this is about your person saying, I have not been able to tell you how I feel about you because it is uncharted territory for me. I've never truly been able to express my love or my emotions or my feelings for anyone because I was raised not to show my emotions, or because I have a wounded inner child, or because I am fearful of rejection, or because I have abandonment issues, or because I just am not comfortable being vulnerable. But all of those things, those line items there, are all going to be gone because your person is at this place where they are getting ready to take this leap towards you and start telling you how they feel. Remember, we talked about that anticipation building within your person. They can't keep it inside much longer, and you are feeling the intensity of this anticipation as well that is coming in from your person, because they know that you are the one. This card comes with number 30. They know that you're the one. They've always known that you were the one. They could see that future between the two of you with that Seven of Cups card showing up when you guys first started spending time together. They felt their heart pop open. They felt that fire ignite within their heart and within their soul, and they knew that this was it, but they weren't ready. They weren't ready to tell you how they felt about you because they didn't have the emotional maturity to do so. But oh, things are different as your person has been learning the lessons that they have needed to learn during the time that you have been away from each other. It would have been so much easier for both of you if this person was ready for this connection when the two of you were spending time together, but they weren't. They couldn't be in that space. They hadn't gone through the growth. So what does that mean? That you have been this tremendous catalyst for change in this person's life? Because guess what, guys? That is how it was designed. That is all part of your soul blueprint with each other. That is all part of the destiny that is unfolding between the two of you. And there is a divine plan. Do not think that just because this person is not around you and not talking to you right now, that that is it. Your person is getting it together because this whole situation that you are in right now with them has always been part of the process, has always been part of the plan to bring you back together, stronger, more loving, more spiritually aware. And this is what has been occurring during the time that you are preparing for union with each other. So let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for the collective, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know about what is happening? What do we need to know, please? From the start, I knew I wanted to share my life with you. Exactly. They knew at that first meeting for the two of you. However, that first meeting happened. Whether it was a chance encounter, whether you met on an app, whether this was just someone that you were talking to, that first meeting was powerful for your person. And they felt their heart open in that moment, just like you did. The stars aligned and boom, there it was. And they knew in the very beginning, when they first met you, that their life was going to be forever different. They knew that this was a major turning point in their life, that they were going to have to grow up, and they weren't ready for that, which is why the chaos, the confusion, the drama, and why they decided they had to fight their feelings, because they knew all along that you are the one. They've known that just like you did. And this Seven of Cups is all about them envisioning this future life with you and what that life will look like. They play it over and over in their head, probably like you do. And with that Seven of Cups being next to this Magician, what is that? Well, if you are envisioning this life with this person and they are envisioning this life with you, with that being next to that with that Seven of Cups being next to that Magician, that is actually trying to manifest this future with each other. That is part of this plan as well. So let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the universe want to share with the collective today, please? You are the one I was destined to love. Yes, and there is a destiny between the two of you. And it has not been fully realized yet for this lifetime. There is more to come with this person. They know it. You know it. You're both envisioning it, and it is manifesting it as well. You are the one that are destined for each other, and that has always been part of this plan for you and this person, and that as well is part of that Temperance card. It is about this deep soul connection and your love destiny with each other. I was having an inner struggle deep inside myself. And I can hear that struggle going on with your person, trying to follow their heart, but listening to their head, trying to follow what their heart was screaming out at them, but listening to the fears that were yapping really quickly in their mind. You can't do this. You can't allow yourself to fall in love. You can't tell somebody how you feel. You have to fight these feelings. You have to stand solid and not allow yourself to succumb to love because you need to stand strong. And your person listened to all of that nonsense in the past. But they've known from the beginning that you were the one for them. And they've known that you were the one that they were destined to love. They just weren't ready for the magnitude of how strong and how deep this connection truly is. And that is what they've been trying to fight as well. This struggle, your person knew that they had feelings for you, but they were fearful. They were afraid to let go. They were afraid to just surrender and go with what they were feeling within their heart and in their soul, but not anymore. This inner struggle, that Five of Wands, is also an inner struggle. Your person trying to fight all of it. I'm going to fight until I'm so exhausted I just can't fight anymore, and then I'm going to get up and fight some more. No. This inner struggle is leaving this connection now. This is about your person following their heart and listening to their soul, because they want to show up and start telling you how they feel about you. They want to see you and spend time with you, and that is how this reading started. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? I promise you my heart forever. Yes, and I do feel that this is how your person is going to talk to you. They're going to promise you their heart forever. They're going to tell you how they feel. They're no longer going to suppress their feelings. They're not going to hide how they really feel about you. They're not going to be emotionally immature anymore. They're going to stand in the power of this love and stand in the power of the fire that they feel within their soul as well, because this person is saying, it is time for me to tell you how I feel. I can't fight it anymore. And they're tired of fighting. This fighting has been exhausting for them. You know, if you're going to battle every day without fail, you're having to get up, go to work, and do your job. Meanwhile, in your heart and in your brain, you're trying to fight all of these emotions and all of these feelings that you have for somebody else, because God forbid you can't tell somebody how you feel. This is what your person has been doing, and it has been exhausting for them. They will promise you their heart forever, because being without you has definitely awakened them to the fact that they are not happy, and they know that they're responsible. They know that they need to do something about it. They know that the ball is in their court, and they also know that it is time for them to start reaching out to you and asking you if you are willing to spend time with them, so that they can present this apology that comes with that page of cups. And the two of you just put everything out on the table, everything that you have been through during this time you've been away from each other, and start building this relationship with one another from square one. And it will be so very different, and you will see and experience, you guys watching this reading, so much love coming from them that it will shock you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages? Nurture growth. Attend to your bond with love and patience. Well, that Temperance card is all about patience. And this is something that you guys watching the reading have definitely done. You have been attending to your bond with love and patience, because you are nurturing the growth that is happening for your person by being that catalyst for change for them. But this is also about trust and support and being playful with each other. And that playfulness definitely supports that Three of Cups energy about your person wanting to hang out and spend time with you, go on a date, perhaps for a nice romantic evening, perhaps something more adventurous, especially since that Page of Wands is there as well. Perhaps it's just about going for a walk or going for a hike or hanging out or whatever it is. It is all about talking, though. It is all about talking. That initial time that you spend with your person is all about talking to each other, and your person explaining everything to you and apologizing to you so that you have your own understanding about why things went the way they did, about why they insisted on fighting their feelings for you when you knew all the time that they were there. Sweet allure. Embrace the unknown and let love bloom on its own. Yes, let love bloom on its own. This is very much about just letting things unfolding naturally and organically between the two of you. Love will bloom. And your person is getting ready to embrace this unknown here and tell you how they feel about you, because they can't hide it any longer. They can't fight it any longer. And it's also about them letting go. This is about them surrendering to the connection and surrendering to the love that they feel for you, because they can definitely say here, they can't hide it, they can't fight it anymore, and it's time for them to start telling you how they feel. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Love stories. Communicating and saying what needs to be said. Well, yes, and this is what needs to be said. Through love. Oh, that says tough love and truth talk. Well, it is about truth talk, actually, and your person telling you how they feel about you. It is time for the truth, because your person has had many revelations and wake-up calls that they have been experiencing during the time that you have been away from each other. This is about them showing up and telling you that they can't hide or fight their feelings anymore, and it's time for them to be truthful. It's time for them to be honest, because they're tired of what it feels like to not have you in their life. Actually, they don't like it. But again, this is their teacher. This time of separation. This is a case where absence makes the heart grow fonder, and they are definitely feeling it. Their love for you is growing during the time that you have been away from each other. That is what this is saying. So let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Unlock happiness. Well, yes, let's unlock that heart with this key and unlock the happiness that is here for you and your person. This is about your person being vulnerable and opening themselves to real love. And that is what really this whole reading has been about, come to think of it. Real love. This is about taking a chance on love. It is about being free to be able to express how they feel about you. And they have perhaps been working towards this freedom of keeping everything shut down. No more walls, no more blockages, no more obstacles, just free of all of that stuff, so it no longer negatively impacts your relationship. Sorry guys, but I had to pause the video for a moment because I had to sneeze. This is about your person feeling free. No longer being controlled by the blockages and obstacles and interference that they have put up between the two of you, those walls, because they weren't ready to tell you how they feel and they have been fighting their feelings. No longer being controlled by all of that stuff that lives in their head, their fears, their insecurities, and everything else, but being ready to show up for you and be vulnerable with you and open themselves to this real love, this soul deep love that exists between the two of you. No more fighting their feelings. Your person can't fight their feelings anymore. They've forgotten what they were fighting for. Yes, that is part of that song. But it's true. When we continue to fight something, we can actually forget what we are fighting for. And they are acknowledging that fighting their feelings for you was not a wise thing to do, especially with that Seven of Cups. It was a bad choice. It was a bad decision, but no more, because your person says here that you are the one for them. And they've always known the two of you belong together. You are the one that they were destined to love. All of this struggle, all of this fighting, all of this other stuff is going to be gone from your person, because they are acknowledging here that they are not going to fight their feelings any longer, and they are going to come back to you and tell you how they feel about you, because they want to start spending time together so you can rebuild this relationship. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching. Have a great day, everyone.